So yeah, now we have to do a full no-death run, which I will admit, it's not as hard as it seems. Although, there are certain sections that can be difficult. Like, okay, I'll say right now, Bob on Battlefield is stupid easy. Whomp's Fortress is not that hard, and the good thing about Whomp's Fortress is that the cannon will already, once you open the cannon, it will stay open basically forever. So yeah, we can now use the cannon without needing to go to the Bob-omb body, which is good in my book. Alright, please don't bounce. Thank you. Yeah, because that's how I died. I bounced off the wall. Also, despite the fact that this is Bullet Bill's first appearance, and, you know, I've said in the 64 video that it is your civic duty to get shot in the face by a Bullet Bill. Yeah, I don't want to do that, because I don't want to die. Okay, so here's the first hard... So here we got the first hard part, which is the jumping to the stone pillars, because the perspective is going to definitely be the worst enemy, but overall it's not that bad, because then again, you also have 50 seconds to get to this point, so you do have plenty of time to time your jumps in the stone pillars. So it's not the end of the world. The full no-death slide run is going to be interesting to see because of how janky the game can be, but it's an achievement, then it can be done. Yeah, it is 100% doable. It's really not that difficult. Also, I'm screwing up. Oh my god. I jumped right, like, almost on the frame the blocks went away. Oh my god, that was awesome. Because, yeah, I will admit that the Deathless run doesn't get hard until... I want to say Lethal Lava Land. Actually, no, not Lethal Lava Land. I would say after Lethal Lava. Probably Shifting Sand Land. Actually, you know what? It doesn't get hard. I would say it doesn't get hard until Tiny Huge Island, if you can believe me. Yeah, like the third. Yeah, I would say that the last 3 areas are the hardest part of the game, because not only is each section very short, but they're also not that hard. Because, you know, now that we got the Frostbite achievement, I can now use the shell to get to the igloo. So, you know, I don't have to do stupid things in order for the sake of an achievement, you know? But yeah, I would say that Tiny Huge Island is where the Deathless runs starts to get difficult. Actually, this might honestly be another hard one, because of the strict timer you have with the Vanish Cap. And yeah, I'm just gonna jump. So, I forgot to mention, but where the Mr. Eyes are, on the opposite side of the eyes, we have those, like, tilting platforms that usually will drop you into the well section. Which, you know, you're probably not going to know what I'm talking about, but I'm talking about that one hazard in that one room. In the room where you need to do a wall kick to reach the top floor of the mansion. And oh my god, super, why? Nice bounce. Alright, for this part, we want to be quick and also careful, because if you touch an amp like that, If you touch an amp, yeah, you're basically dead. And yeah, because I died, we have to do it again. Yeah, I should not have gone to the right. I should stick in the middle, because that's usually what I do. I stick in the middle. All right. So that's attempt number 1. Because yeah, I'm not counting the first playthrough as the oh shit. Actually, we can salvage it because yeah, by getting hit, we will start sliding on our butt again. So that is cool. But yeah, when it comes to the hardest part of every section, Bob-omb Battlefield really has no hard section because it's really overall Bob-omb is very easy. Womb's Fortress, I would say, is this section because of what happened during the first run where I just bounced off the wall and died. Jolly Roger would be the stone pillars. Coco Mountain is definitely pulling off the wall kick, because you know if you don't do the wall kick, you have to restart and just try again and again, which yeah, that's definitely the most annoying thing, which thankfully it's the only instance in the game where we have to do wall kicks, because if I had to do more, I was gonna lose my mind, because yeah, like I said before, I hate doing wall kicks in Mario 64. In fact, it's probably my least favorite, like, tech in 64 overall. Just because of how unreliable it is. And this applies to 64 and ROM hacks, because unless you decide to change the wall kick so that it works like how it does in the other Mario games, where as soon as you hit a wall, you start sliding off of it, which I believe is a thing that started in Sunshine, then yeah, wall kick in 64 is just bad. Which, you know, props to Case, because, you know, he made a ROM hack where he basically fixed the wall kick, and yeah, that is pretty awesome. Oh my god, I almost died. So, let's... Damn it. Yeah, that's the thing with the wall kick section. I either pull it off the first time, or on the first try, or I pull it off on the 50th try. Because the wall kick in this game is terrible. But then again, Super Mario 64 is a perfect game with no flaws whatsoever. Alright, so that's 2. Oh, thank God. I was fearing that I was gonna go past the wall. Alright. But yeah, Jolly Roger, or not Jolly Roger, Coco Mountain, the hardest part is pulling off the wall kick. And, you know, I'm just gonna say right now, oh my god, why did I... Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. I am a freaking idiot. I love it. Dude, that's 3 for 3 on that water bomb. What the hell? But yeah. As for Big Boo's Haunt, I would say Big Boo's Haunt is the first hard section, because you basically have to do a very strict time run. Lethal Lava Land is I would say it's the first section that is the hardest, just because of the wooden platforms. Shifting Sandland is honestly pretty easy, although the inside of the pyramid has very tricky jumps. What's next? Oh wait, no. I forgot Hazy Maze Cave. Hazy Maze Cave, it's the the Toxic Maze section. That is easily the hardest part, but and yeah. Tall Mountain is honestly not that bad. Although, considering it's me who's talking, I'm gonna find a way to fuck up oh my god, what the hell? I'm gonna find a way to screw up why did I do that? That was stupid. I should have just slid on my belly. On my belly. But yeah, knowing me, I'm gonna find a way to fuck up Tall Mountain. What am I doing? There we go. Rainbow Ride. I mean, the last 3 stages are the hardest ones overall, so... Actually, no, I would even say that the hardest part about Tiny Huge is the beginning, or the small island, and the inside of the... and the Wiggler Cave. And then once you get to TikTok, it's just... I would say TikTok is the hardest. I would honestly say TikTok Clock is the hardest section of the slide. And oh my god, I cannot do this. Why? And you want to know the best part? Once we're done with this, we're not even done with the game, because we still have 2 more things to do before we truly finish the game. Oh, what the fuck was that speed up? Yeah, like that's the thing. Like, the wall kick is so inconsistent, it's not even funny. Alright. Now, we have to do the impossible task of not dying due to stupid things. Because, you know, if there's one thing that I'm very, very famous for doing, is dying in the most stupid way possible. I should know, because I've beaten Castlevania 4 without dying, and it took me 3 days because I've kept dying on the most dumb way possible. Which also applies to Mario Advance 2, which ended up being one of the most miserable experiences I've ever had in a video game. And basically cemented Mario 2 USA as my least favorite 2D Mario game. Oh my god. I am not looking forward to the Advance games. Specifically Advance 1, because, yeah. Mario 2 USA, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It is without question my least favorite 2D Mario game. I would rather play Lost Levels in a heartbeat. And I'm someone who loves Lost Levels. Oh my god. Okay. All right, let's do a new strategy. You ready for this one? It's called shutting the fuck up. Let's shut the hell up. And let's get good. Because as you know, or as I've seen in my performances, oh my god, it happened. It's not a true lock-in unless I start blasting the Souls music. Yeah, because you know I'm locking in truly if I start pulling off the Souls music. You know, if I pull off the Bale the Dreads, Dark Eater Midir, or whatever song I want to play. Mesmer, Dragon Slayer Phase 1, or Dragon Slayer Armor Phase 1. Oh my god! Goomba, you kick me into the next dimension. I love it. Alright. Let's just... Oh my god. I just hope that I don't have to pull off the Souls music, because that would be so embarrassing. Or that would be just ridiculous. Although, now that I say that, I think I did pull it off. I think I did pull off the Souls music when I first mastered this game, so... It wouldn't be anything new. So, there's that. Alright. Okay, we don't need to lock in for this, because this is easy. Because, yeah, that's another thing. Like, the slides are wide. That's another that's another good thing, in my opinion. Or that I will say. Because, yeah, the slides don't get thin unless you do, like the hard paths of certain sections. Or the tiny island and tiny huge, but, you know. It makes sense because of the level theme. Alright, lock in. Alright. Can we... Alright, let's... There we go. That's what I should have done. Should have done a ground pound. Alright, PB, let's go. So yeah, like I said, if you hit up, say it like that. If you hit the locks from the front side, you're gonna start sliding your belly and you're gonna die. Oh my god. Son of a bitch. Oh, no. I know what's gonna happen now. I know exactly what's gonna happen now. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get past Lethal Lava Land, but I'm gonna die on Shifting Sandland. And once I get past Shifting Sandland, I'm gonna die on the next world, and I'm gonna keep dying on every world before I get the damn star. Because that's my luck, people. That is my freaking luck. Or, you know, in the worst case, if I don't do the hard stuff on the first try, I do it on the 50th because again, that's my luck. I mean, like I said, it took me 3 days to do the Deathless Castlevania 4 achievement and 4 days to do the Mario Advance 1 Deathless achievement, which, you know, made me hate Mario 2 USA more than I already do. So whoop-de-freaking-do. Oh my god, I've been recording for an hour. That is amazing. Alright. Yeah, that's actually another thing I'm not looking forward to is that, you know, doing deathless runs of video games. Because, you know, when I record... There's this tiny bit of tension or there's this tiny bit of pressure in me that, oh, well, there you go. There's this tiny bit of pressure on me that basically makes me want to perfect it on the first try. But, you know, because I'm recording, the Let's Play curse is gonna kick in, you know, because you can practice at a video game as much as you can and become the greatest of your peers. But then when you play it in front of them or in video form, you are as bad as DSP, which, you know, that is not a good thing. However, that being said, unlike DSP, you blame yourself and not the game, because accountability, what the hell is that? Oh my god. I'm just saying this right now. The day I compare myself to Darkside Phil will be the day that I will quit YouTube. I'm just gonna put that right in front. Just saying. I mean, as someone who's gotten the platinum trophy on every Souls game offline, which is miserable, I think I'm pretty good. Not to mention, I beat Millennia no summons. Even though you know, that's something you say when Elden Ring came out. So, yeah. Oh, why you do that, Mario? You're wasting time, damn it. So yeah, I do remember someone asking me what is the hardest achievement I've gotten on RetroAchievements, and as of now, right now, I can definitely say that beating Super Castlevania 4 without dying is definitely the hardest achievement I've ever gotten. Just because Super Castlevania 4 is... It's not as hard as 1, 2, and... It's not as hard as the first 3, as the NES trilogy, but I would say it's the hardest game when it comes to the platforming. Because, yeah, the platforming is going to be your biggest challenge for CV4. So yeah, that's gonna be. So yeah, that will be like my definitive answer as of now. Oh my god. Did I pull off the wall kick on the first go? I don't remember. I genuinely do not remember. Oh my god, here we go. Here we freaking go. Alright. Leave in the comments below how long is it gonna take me to pull off this wall kick now. Take a wild guess. Alright, 3 times is not that bad. I think my longest is like 7, maybe 10, I don't know. But yeah, like I said, wall kick in Mario 64 sucks. So, yeah. I am gonna die. Yeah, I'm not even gonna improvise. Alright. It's almost time to lock in. Actually, we will lock in right now. Locking in like if this was GDQ. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh! Oh my god, that was close. Yeah, I should not have jumped, or I should not have jumped on the first pit. I should have just taken the the bridge, the crumble bridge. Because I feel more confident doing that. Oh my god, that was close. I cannot believe I survived that. Or I cannot believe I made it. Alright. Thank God it's not the chasing amps from Shifting Sandland, because that would have been more annoying. Alright, let's not fuck this up, please. Oh my god. So yeah, I would say the outside is the hardest part of Lethal Lava Land. Alright, do small jumps, otherwise you're gonna hit the ceiling, and we don't want that. Oh man. Alright. Oh, you know what? The hardest part of this part is the of Shifting Sand is the Tox Box section. Yeah, because the Tox Box can be kind of glitchy. Can glitch you out in the worst case. Which happened to me, which, unsurprising. Yeah, you can just... Oh, God. Jump over the first two. And wait over here. And there we go. Perfect triple jump. That's amazing. Alright. Survive is still a good world for that too, since it would have been reset, since you probably would have died from that too. That is true. Maybe, I don't know. Okay. So yeah, that part is like the hardest. That part I would say is the hardest of the inside of the pyramid. And I would say the hardest part overall of Shifting Sandland. Yeah, overall it's not that bad. All right, I don't want to jinx it, but Dire is really easy. All things considered. Now I say that, and I'm not gonna make it past the first jump. Because that's my luck, people. Okay, I did make it. And yeah, you could platform on the poles, but yeah, I do not recommend it. Just take your time. You don't have to rush it. This is not a speed run. This is not a speedrun achievement. This is a deathless achievement. And yeah, see, we're done. So yeah, it's only 2 jumps you gotta be careful of. Oh no. Alright. I forgot what's my time on the Slideverse. I want to say it's below 20 minutes. But I actually don't remember. Yeah, right here, just take the shell and just hug the walls. Because yeah, Losing the shell is so it's so hard to it's like if you lose a shell then you just suck at video games. That's all I'm gonna say. And sweep. Oh, why? Okay, just for security, I'm gonna take the Chuckya path. Because I am not confident to do the shortcut. Maybe it was sub 15, maybe. I don't know. I actually really don't know. I'm gonna check after this. Or after I... Actually, no, I guess I'll check out just to show you. Or tell you. Alright, tall mountain. Oh, I missed a coin. Imagine there's an achievement for getting every coin. Oh my god, that would be the worst. That would be the actual worst. Because, yeah, I think the bob-ombs drop coins, so... Yeah, this means we gotta kill all the enemies, which is... Not something I want to do in my slides, you know? And jump. Do not dive or you're dead. Alright. Now we gotta lock in. Because, yeah, here we have the last three, which are the hard parts. So, let's go. I knew it. I knew it. Alright. Since I'm here... Oh, yeah, there you go. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna make it to TikTok, and then I'm gonna die there. And once I get past TikTok clock, I'm gonna die on Rainbow Ride. And then and then after give or take 30 more attempts, I'm gonna make it. Probably. Also, if you're not tired of the Mario 64 OST, oh my god, you have better patience than me, because yeah, I'm getting a bit oh my god, why did I jump? Why did I jump? Okay, what am I doing? I'm losing focus. Alright, just to see real quick. Okay, so my PB, or my, my time on my personal account is 13 minutes and 38 seconds. Okay, so that's my PB. So yeah, sub 15. All right, so let's try to do sub 15. Let's see if we can do it. Nice. I should have been done by now, god damn it. I could be playing Super Metroid X Fusion now, damn it, and keep mastering that game. Cuz yeah, this week the Super Metroid X Fusion achievement set went live, and I am so excited because that is one of my that was my favorite game that came out last year, if you remember my 2025 recap video. Well, besides Silk Song. So that is pretty good. Because, yeah, I'm taking a break from Castlevania Masteries and just Master Metroid. Oh my god! What the hell am I doing? And, oh! Okay. This might be a blessed run. Because we got the wall jump on the first try. It's not gonna be a blessed run. It's not gonna be blessed. I just know it. Yeah, because I did check my my masteries on my personal account, and in the span of like months, I've mastered like 7 Castlevania games. Now, granted, 3 of them are Castlevania 1, so not everything is new, so to speak. Or not every mastery is a new... Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. We got it. Oh my god. The Souls music worked. The Souls music locks me in. Oh my god, that is incredible. Unfortunately, Morgoth did not carry me, but Adele, Baron of Night, carry me. So, you know what? I'll take it. Oh my god. That was stupid. That was so stupid.